Hey girls.
Hey guys, hey guys.
Hey girls, so this next video you're probably like wondering, what the heck, Maddie? It's not even August. Why are you filming a back to school video? Well, let me tell you, back to school is my favorite time of year. If I could choose any time of the year that I just wanted to just repeat, it would be back to school. And so I'm filming 2 back to school series videos, and that's why the title is going to be BTSS, just because I don't want to have to say back to school series, because I'm a lazy person. I don't have to type that every time. So this is going to be a rather large series, just because I see gurus on YouTube always make these kind of videos, and they always just focus on the hair and the makeup and the clothes and the back to school, what to put in your backpack, school supplies, and I feel like that's really good, but they're only going skin deep. And school's a rather important time, so I mean, you spend more time at school a week than you do like at home. And so school is kind of like your second home. So I felt like if I was going to make a back to school series video, I would want to go deeper than just the hair and the makeup and the fashion and all that stuff. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So this first video for back to school is going to be focused on acceptance, and it's the most important kind of subject you're going to face in high school, just because you're going to be either, I don't know, but whether in high school, middle school, elementary school, whatever kind of grade you're in, whether you're in college, whether even you're at work, you're going to have to deal with being accepted as you go into a new environment. And whether it's new or old, each year you go into a new environment. You're in with new people in each class. And as for me, I am going to be a sophomore in high school. Wow, I'm old. Anyways, so I kind of know the ups and downs of school. But if when you go into school, you're going to come across many different types of people. You're going to come across, yes, popular people and jocks, but high school is not like what you see in, say, a Glee episode, okay? Cheerleaders don't wear their uniforms every day. People don't get stoned all the time. I mean, people get stoned all the time, just not at school. Well, I mean, 421, you know. Anyways. But you're going to come across different types of people. You're going to come across nerds. Like, whatever type of school you're in, whether in a college preparatory school, whether in all-girls school, all-boys school, whether in a really bad high school for your environment, it doesn't really matter. You're going to be accepted or you're going to be an outcast. And you know what I think? I think that everyone's an outcast. I think everyone's a loser in their own way. And so when you're dealing with the types of people who like to judge you, there's not really much you can do except accept them, because what they're going through is making them not want to accept other people. I mean, it could be like home life or whatever, but don't retaliate, because if you react towards them, then you're just going to get yourself in deeper trouble, and you don't really want to start a fight or a bunch of useless drama, because that's very middle school, starting useless drama. And trust me, yes, I know all about that useless drama crap. And so the phone's ringing, and I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to answer it, but I'm not gonna answer it because that'd be awkward. Someone else answered it. Okay. So, but when you're in high school and you're going to deal with different things, like maybe your best friend's going to tell you that he's gay. I mean, you're going to have to deal with that. I mean, not like make him be straight, because that is his choice. Well, actually, it's not really a choice. Anyways, so you're just going to have to accept him. And if you, like, say your best friend, like if he tells you that he does drugs or he did something bad, or he's gay, or he's an atheist, you're just going to have to accept him. You can't change him. I mean, you can't always change other people, but you can most always change yourself, if you know what I'm saying. So, if someone tells you something, I don't really know where I'm going with this. So, the most important thing in high school when you're accepting other people is that in order to accept other people, you have to be able to accept yourself. And the second thing that you're going to have to deal with in any type of situation is people aren't going to want to accept you. And what I say by this is that there are some cruel people and there are some mean people, but really the only thing you can do is just stay optimistic. I mean, it's going to be a hard time. I mean, I don't know. I never really had to deal with something like bullying. I mean, I had to deal with it because, but the only way to get out of a situation like that is to stay optimistic and stay strong. And it may sound so cliche, but really that's the only thing you can do. I mean, to deal with your issues in a healthy way, you need to accept yourself. Because most always, no one makes you a bad person, okay? No one makes you be that kind of person. It's your perception on what they do to you. Whether they screw you over or not, then it's just how you want yourself to be. If you want yourself to be happy, then you're going to be happy. Whether it was an ex-boyfriend or not, whether he cheated on you, whether your best friend stabbed you in the back, whether you I don't know, whatever it is, like, you put yourself in that situation because of the way you perceive things. And if you perceive things in a happily way and you see the good things and you do all that kind of thing, then you're going to be a lot happier of a person, and which is very important in high school, because if you're dealing with grades, the last thing you want to be is upset, which most always you will be. But, I mean, everyone gets in a dark place sometime in their life, but whenever you do, just, I don't know, just, you're not alone, I guess. And yeah, so really, when you're in high school, the only thing you can really do is accept yourself, because there are going to be people who are going to tell you you're too fat, you're too skinny, you're too ugly, you're too pretty, your hair's too blonde, your hair's too dark, your eyes don't match your face, your nose is too big, your ears are too large, your feet are too small, you're not smart enough, all this stuff. They're going to tell you, they're going to criticize you, and maybe they don't even realize they're doing it. But don't listen to what they're saying. I mean, it's one thing to want to strive to be healthy, and it's another thing to want to strive to fit someone else's mold of perfect. And the only perfection you can ever reach is being you. Because the one thing in your life that makes you different from everyone else is the one thing in your life that makes you beautiful. I'm not talking about the one thing that you can put your legs behind your head and like a pretzel or whatever. That's not what I'm talking about, being different or being double jointed or whatever. When I'm talking about being different, I'm talking about personality wise. I'm talking about who you really are. And when in school, in high school or middle school or elementary school, it's really hard to figure out who you are. But what I found like works for me and figure out who I am is the one time where I don't care about what anyone thinks of me, and it's usually when I'm with the person that I'm most comfortable with which would be my two best friends. And when I'm with them, I just don't care. I don't care about anything. I'm me. I'm like, I can't, and you know, sometimes when I'm like trying to go to sleep or whatever, I'm not me, you know. I'm like, they're like, well, maybe if I did this, people would like me. But don't try and make people like you, because it's gonna backfire. And lying about you and your identity and who you are is just gonna all just blow over. And I feel like I just rambled, and I don't even know how long the camera's been on, but yeah. So I really hope this video, after I edit it, had some sort of point to it. If not, I really hope I helped you out. And yeah, okay. Bye guys.